Hi, my name is Tara, and I'm going to be talking about the atomic bomb. This is an image of an atomic bomb known as Little Boy. This was the bomb that detonated over Hiroshima, Japan, which I will discuss a little later. An atomic bomb derives its explosive energy through the fission or splitting of the nucleus of a heavy element, generally plutonium or uranium. This is just a basic timeline of events in regards to the construction and development of the American atom bomb. The Germans had been working towards building an atom bomb ever since the destructive properties of splitting a uranium atom had been discovered in 1939. Albert Einstein was the individual who alerted the Allied powers to this threat, and his warning led to the development of what came to be known as the Manhattan Project. Roosevelt approved this project to create the first atomic bomb in late 1941. In December 1942, a scientist called Enrico Fermi, who was escaping persecution from fascist Italy, discovered the first nuclear chain reaction. This reaction is what splits the atom and serves as the power for the bomb. On July 16, 1945, the first atomic bomb test occurred on the Trinity site in New Mexico. The test was depicted as followed. A blinding flash visible for 200 miles lit up the morning sky. A mushroom cloud reached 40,000 feet, blowing out the windows of civilian homes up to 100 miles away. When the cloud returned to Earth, it created a half-mile wide crater, metamorphosizing sand into glass. It was successful, and marked the beginning of the nuclear age. An image of this test can be seen in the photo to the left. It is also important to note that the entire process of the bomb's development and testing remained a strict secret. At one point, the Manhattan Project employed over 120,000 people, but only a handful actually knew that the project's goal was to build an atomic bomb. The first atomic bomb to be used during war was dropped on the city of Hiroshima, Japan, on August 6, 1945. The mushroom cloud that resulted from this bomb, known as Little Boy, can be seen on the image to the right. The devastation from this bomb was incredible. One witness to this event described, "The city had been there just a few minutes before, but it was absolutely gone." The two images to the left contain aerial footage of the city before and after the bombing. As you can see, most of the infrastructure of the city was demolished in the blast and the subsequent firestorm that followed. It is estimated that 30% of the population of Hiroshima was killed during the initial blast. Tens of thousands of others were killed or injured by the fires and radiation that enveloped the city afterwards. Survivors suffered severe burns all over their bodies, and many became sick with radiation poisoning. The radiation resulted in a 10 to 44% increased risk for cancer. The environment suffered as well, both from the initial bomb itself and from the radioactive fallout afterwards. After the attack on Hiroshima, the United States asked Japan to surrender or expect a rain of ruin from the air, the like of which had never been seen on this earth. Japan refused, and on August 9, 1945, a bomb known as the Fat Man was dropped in Nagasaki, Japan. Its destruction and effects were similar to that of Hiroshima, and it is estimated that at least 74,000 people died during this bombing. The bomb itself is located in the upper left-hand corner, and the mushroom cloud that the bomb caused is on the right. The bottom left photo depicts part of the city after the bombing. So far, the United States has been the only country to use nuclear weapons during a war. There is controversy over whether the decision to utilize this technology is a good thing. Many claim that the atomic bombing of Hiroshima and Nagasaki were horrible things to do, with one U.S. general suggesting that they should be considered war crimes. However, many view the atomic bomb as a positive thing. One Japanese citizen, when writing about the horrible state that the country was in before the bombings, suggested that the bombs saved him from death. Another American soldier claimed that the bomb was a good thing because it brought a quick end to the war. Either way, there is no doubt that the atomic bomb was an important innovation and remains an influential piece of technology. Thank you.